Everything on camera. Hey guys, it's Joseph from BlackboxMyCar. A few weeks ago, we introduced you guys to our very own BlackboxMyCar BI-750 battery pack. We're thrilled to hear that from our customers. You guys love it. We're so happy to hear that. We even sent off a couple to our friends on YouTube, and if you're interested in what they have to say, we're going to include their links to their videos in the description below so you guys can take a look yourselves. So today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the new BlackboxMyCar BI-750 battery pack, and we're going to check out the ins and outs, we're going to run some tests, and we're going to share with you our thoughts on the new battery pack. So hey, before we do a deep dive into the new BlackboxMyCar BI-750, let's start off with a little bit of a dashcam battery pack 101 for those of you who are new to dashcam battery packs. So dashcam battery packs are a popular power source option, especially for those who don't want to hardwire their dashcam to their car's fuse box. Or you live in an area where winters are brutally cold and you certainly don't want to put any extra burden on your car battery. There's a couple of brands of cars that interpret any extra load on the car battery as parasitic and will power off to whatever's connected to it. So in those cases, having a dashcam battery pack is crucial if you want to utilize the dashcam's parking mode recording feature. And you may wonder, why buy a dedicated dashcam battery pack when I can just get a hardwiring kit or the OBD power cable? The hardwiring kits and OBD2 power cable can protect your car's battery from depletion, thanks to the built-in voltage monitoring mechanisms. But you're ultimately adding to the workload of the battery, even though the power consumption of the dashcams in parking mode is relatively small. And that extra workload will sooner or later add to the wear and tear of your car battery. If you ultimately want to eliminate any risk of depleting your car's battery, then hey, we're going to recommend a dashcam battery pack. Dashcam battery packs recharges using your car battery while your car is running. So yes, you're still going to be connecting the battery pack to your car battery, but that's just for recharging the battery pack, just like how you would recharge your smartphone in your car. Once you've powered down your car, your dashcam will run seamlessly off the dashcam battery. So during this time, power from your car's own battery will not be used. Worried about the battery pack exploding or going into flames? As long as the temperature inside your car is within the operating temperature range of -10 to 70 degrees Celsius, or for you Americans, 14 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit, the battery pack will not explode. So what happens if the temperature falls over that range? Well, the battery will simply shut itself off, which means recording will also stop until the temperature falls within range. This isn't just a BI-750 specific feature. The BI-750, the Cellink NEO, the BlackVue B-124X, and the Thinkware B-50 all have temperature cutoff controls. Dashcam battery packs are made with lithium iron phosphate cells, which are much more stable and suitable for use in hot environments, unlike the lithium-ion batteries that smartphone devices and cameras use. So let's dive into the design of the new BlackboxMyCar BI-750 battery pack. Here we have to compare with the BI-750 is the B-124X from BlackVue, as well as the Cellink NEO from eGen. For a lot of our customers, what we recommend them doing is to store their dashcam battery pack underneath the driver or even the passenger seat, as it's both discreet and convenient. But one problem that owners often have is that the battery pack is just a tad too thick to fit properly under their seats. It's especially true for the newer cars that we see on the roads today. So with the BI-750, we can see right off the bat that it's got a slim design compared to the B-124X as well as the Cellink NEO, especially from a height difference. This design allows the battery pack to easily slide under your front seat, and it also opens up the glove box as another possible place to store this BI-750. If we're looking at it from a weight perspective, all three of these battery packs are more or less the same. But if you take the BI-750 and compare it with the B-50, this is going to be slightly heavier, but from a power perspective, the increase in power perspective, it's definitely worth the wait. So let's take a look at all the ports on the panel side of the BI-750, starting from the right to the left. The ACC in port is where you connect the battery pack to your car battery. Above that, the LED indicator tells you the charge status and for troubleshooting issues. The car bat is where you connect the battery pack directly to your car's battery using the optional fuse block. The power switch, L, is for your 12-volt power cable, and H is for hard wiring. The COM port is a communication port for the firmware upgrade. This is reserved for factory use only, so you don't need to worry about that when you're using this BI-750. The out port is where you connect the battery pack to the dash cam. The external port is where you're going to connect the battery pack to the BE-750 extended battery pack if you want to double your power capacity. Last but not least, the two USB ports. You can charge up to 2 devices with these ports. An example of what you can use is a wireless hotspot if you're using a cloud-ready dashcam like the Thinkware U1000 or the older BlackVue S series. So let's do a comparison between the panel design of all 3 battery packs. So here's the panel side of the Cellink NEO. As you can see, it's pretty similar to the BI-750. You've got your output and your input ports, the power switch, and the port to link up the NEO to the NEO extended battery pack. However, the NEO doesn't come with any USB ports for you to charge additional devices. Next, here's the panel side of the B-124X. Input, output, expansion, and power switch. And as you can see, the B-124X comes with 1 USB port, so you can use it to power an additional device. But just by looking at the panel, we'll admit that the B-124X's labels are a little bit more clear, especially on the power switch. There's cigarette and the 12-volt power option and hardwire for the hardwiring option, as opposed to the H and L on the BI-750 and the NEO. But the 2 extra USB ports do come in handy with the BI-750. Now you can charge 2 devices instead of 1. The BI-750's power capacity is 96 watt-hour or 7,500 milliamp hour. But what does that mean? Let's compare it to the Cellink NEO to show you. The Cellink NEO offers 76.8 watt-hours or 6,000 milliamp hours. Based on our settings, we know that that gives us about 40 hours runtime for a 1-channel dashcam system and 25 hours for a dual-channel system. So with 25% more power, we can assume that the BI-750 will give us 25% more runtime in both setups. So let's test this out to see if our assumption is correct. So here's what we got. A single channel and a dual channel Thinkware U1000 and a VIOFO A129 Plus and the Plus Duo, and each connected to a BlackboxMyCar BI-750 battery pack. Now let's repeat the same tests, and this time with a Cellink NEO battery pack. So after 2 rounds of testing, here's what we found. So let's power on the battery pack. Here we have the 2 power options that come in the box, starting off with the 12-volt power cable and the hardwiring kit. So let's start this off with something simple. We're gonna take your power cable and we're gonna power on your Thinkware U1000. Start off with your 12-volt power cable that came with the BI-750 and insert it into your ACC in port. Then take the power cable that came with your Thinkware U1000 and connect it to the out port. Because we're going with the 12-volt power method, flick the power switch over to L. Now, the battery pack and the Thinkware U1000 should power on at the same time. You're gonna see the LED indicators light up on both units. While the 12-volt power cable option is quick and easy, it does take longer to get the full charge. The maximum charging current with the 12-volt is 5 amps, and you're gonna be looking at anywhere from 80 to 100 minutes for a full charge. This is perfect if, say, your daily commute is long, but if your drive is shorter, you might want to use the hardwiring option to charge your battery pack in a shorter time. So next step, let's take a look at the hardwiring option for the BI-750. Inside the box, you're going to find your hardwiring cable. So at the end of this cable, you're going to see ACC1 and ACC2. This just means that you can either use one or both simultaneously to charge your BI-750. So if you use just the ACC1, that means it's single mode. Max charging current is 6 amps and it's going to take about 80 minutes for a full charge. Now, if you use your ACC1 and ACC2, that means you're going to be in dual charging mode, which means you're going to connect to 2 separate ignition circuits in your fuse box. Max charging current is 12 amps and it's going to take about 50 minutes for a full charge. So to start off, take your ACC wire, connect it to your fuse box, and the connector end to the ACC in port on your BI-750. Because we're using the hardwiring method, we need to flick the power switch over to H. Now, afterwards, just like before, the battery pack and your dash cam should power on at the same time, and it's indicated by the LED indicators. Just like the Cellink NEO, the BI-750 also comes with a mobile app that you can use on your smartphone. You can find the app on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. What you're looking for is an app called itcell. Once you have installed the app on your smartphone, open it, and it's going to automatically scan for your BI-750 battery pack. Just tap on the battery pack on the screen, and the app will automatically connect to it. On the main screen on the app, you're going to see your BI-750's charge level, charging mode, battery temperature, and other stats and settings. To make changes, you're going to need to use the settings menu. Tap on the settings icon on the top right corner of the screen. Say you want to use the hardwiring dual charging mode, you're going to need to enable the setting on the app itself. So what you got to do is go into the settings, look for dual charging, and tap it on to turn it on. To maximize the protection on your car battery, we've also included a low voltage stop protection. In the event that your car battery's voltage drops below a certain threshold, your battery will stop charging automatically. For the options for low voltage stop setting, your options are normal, low, or high. Next, let's move on to the smart charging feature. It's a feature that allows BI-750 to help protect the battery pack itself. When it's enabled, if the battery temperature goes beyond 72 degrees Celsius, the BI-750 will automatically stop charging. And if you're using the dual charging mode, the BI-750 will automatically switch to single charging mode if the temperature rises above 60 degrees Celsius. You can also set the cutoff based on the input voltage. If you have any questions regarding the app, all the information that you need comes in the app user guide that's located in the box itself. If you're looking for a digital version, you'll be able to find it on our product page. Now let's say you're going to be going away for an extended period of time and you want something that's going to double, triple, or quadruple your parking mode. Well, if that's happening, then you're going to need the BE-750 extended battery pack. The BE-750, it's also a 7500 milliamp hour battery pack, so it doubles your power capacity. So as you can see, the BI-750 plus the BE-750 gives you way more power than the NEO and the B-124X with their extended battery packs. And the best thing is, you can chain a couple more BE-750s to get even more power. And each BE-750 also comes with 2 additional USB ports. So if you're, say, going on a long road trip, you're going to be able to have 4 USB ports to power up all your devices. The BE-750 extended battery pack is designed to work specifically with the BI-750. So if you're wondering whether or not you can get this to connect with your Cellink NEO or the B-124X, unfortunately, the answer is no. And there you have it. That's your deep dive into the BI-750 and the BE-750 extended battery pack. If you're interested in learning more, or if you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments below and we'll get to them as soon as we can. And if you're interested in making a purchase, be sure to use the exclusive code BBMC2 to take 5% off your next battery. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you see, be sure to hit subscribe on your way out to stay up to date on everything BlackboxMyCar. Happy holidays, everyone. It's Joseph here from BlackboxMyCar. We're closing off 2020 with a bang with our biggest giveaway yet. We've partnered with Thinkware to give away the best dash cam, the most advanced radar module, and the most powerful battery pack ever. We're giving away a Thinkware U1000 4K dash cam alongside the Thinkware radar module and our exclusive BlackboxMyCar BI-750 dash cam battery pack. To enter, click on the link in the description below for a contest link, or alternatively, go to our YouTube channel to enter today. Enter now because our contest ends December 15th. Good luck and happy holidays.